1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ready or not, here I come.
So Ashley and I start meeting at my office every day during her lunch break, and we basically just make out. I'm totally into her, and she seems pretty into me.
I'm so in love with you.
So basically her heart is wide open, and then I get this email inviting me to tell a story at this live storytelling event. And the guy who invited me wanted to rehearse together, so he came over to my apartment with this woman named Elise, who was in charge of clicking through the slides during my story. And the guy was being kind of mean to her. Like at one point I asked her, "Do you have any suggestions for making this better?" And he was like,
Caveh, I don't want to hear her ideas.
and I was like, why is he being so mean to her? So I was trying to compensate by being like extra nice to her. And then she wrote me this really touching email. And I wasn't that wonderful. I was just not mean. But then I was like, does she like me? Is she attracted to me? I mean, it was a very intense email. So I'm thinking, Elise, if she's attracted to me, then maybe I'm attracted to her too. Plus, Ashley was always saying,
I don't want to commit to anything. I want to see other people, and you should see other people too.
And then I get another email from Elise. And Ashley's like,
You should ask her out.
I'm not gonna ask her out, but I could use some help on the show. So Elise comes over, and she's super helpful. I mean, she's a sound designer, so she has really great sound ideas.
I think you could have some sex sounds in the background.
And at one point, I'm like, I'm really tempted to kiss her, but I don't know if she feels the same way. Plus, I didn't want to sacrifice her help on the show by freaking her out. But I tell Ashley, I was tempted to kiss her. And Ashley gives me this look. So I ask her why she's so upset, and she says,
I'm not upset because you were tempted to kiss her. I'm upset because a woman that you were tempted to kiss was allowed into your house, and I'm not.
So when Ashley had originally offered to help out on the show, I'd asked her what exactly she had in mind, and she had said,
Craft services?
So here's the thing. Her job was serving food at a post-production house to editors. So she always thought of herself as like beneath editors and didn't feel that she was worthy of helping me to edit. Well, if you'd asked me to edit, you could have edited. That would have been fine. So a few days earlier, Ashley and I had watched outtakes from the video she had sent me.
I can't do this.
Do it. You can do this.
I can't do this.
We're rolling.
Can't
Please
do this.
it. Please. All you have to do is read
I don't
those
know what I'm
questions.
doing.
All you have to do is read the questions. And I was surprised to discover that Robert had helped her shoot it.
Please just do it. Okay, then don't do it.
And I was kind of shocked by how mean she was being to him off camera.
Okay, well, how the fuck am I gonna read them if I'm
Are you kidding me?
gonna put them down?
Are you kidding me?
And she was really embarrassed by it.
Are you gonna love me less now?
Well, if I love you less, that's okay, because I love you so much that loving you less is probably the right amount. But she was really hurt by that. I felt really bad. So I was like, of course I don't love you less. It makes me love you even more. But she didn't really buy it. So when I said, well, if you'd asked me to edit, you could have edited. That would have been fine. She went to a really dark place.
I am so stupid. I'm just a stupid slut.
What are you talking about?
The only thing I'm good for is sex, and the only reason that you wanted to see me was to have sex with me, and I didn't have the confidence enough just to say.
Could I help you edit?
I just really wanted you to like me, and I wanted to edit at your house. That was all that I wanted. I didn't want to have sex with you.
Really?
No, I just wanted to edit.
So let's edit.
No, I want to edit at your house. And instead this other woman is editing at your house and you want to kiss her and she's at your house.
I didn't totally understand why it was so important for Ashley to be able to edit at my house, but Mandy made it really clear that this was not going to happen.
I will stab that fucking bitch if she comes over. I will kill her.
So anyway, I made plans to see Ashley again the next night. But then Mandy said,
Oh no, you've got to spend time with me.
So I spent that night with Mandy, even though I'd rather be with Ashley. And I figured now that I've spent the night with Mandy, I'll be allowed to see Ashley the next night. And then Ashley texts me. So I tell Mandy, and Mandy just starts crying. And she's like going into a dark place. And I'm trying to stay there, and I'm holding her foot and thinking, okay, I'm just gonna make you feel better, and then I'm gonna go. But she's just getting worse and worse and more upset. And she says finally,
just go, okay, just go. Just get out of here.
but like, I don't like being told what to do, so I'm like, well, I'm not gonna go if you tell me to go. I'm gonna stay if you tell me to go.
Just go! Just get out of here!
I'm not gonna leave you.
Get out!
You can't just talk to me like
Get out!
I can't go if you talk to me that way.
Out! Just
I'm not.
get out!
I'm not.
Just go! Get out of here!
You want all the time.
Get out of here!
I'm not.
Ah!
And she's like freaking out.
Ah! Ah! Fine! If you won't go, I'll get out of here. I'll go.
Wait, when are you coming back? I have to go see Ashley. But she won't tell me and just leaves. And she's done this like before, and she's often gone for like hours. So I'm waiting for like 20 minutes, and then she finally comes back and says,
Okay, get out right now.
okay,
What are you doing? Get out!
my socks on.
Put your socks on outside.
So she throws my shoes outside, pushes me out the door, and locks it with a lock that I don't have the key for, so I can't get back in. And she says,
Don't come back! Ever! Not tomorrow, not the next day, never!
Mandy, we have children. This doesn't make any sense.
I don't care! Get out!
But she won't like open the door. And so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave, but I don't have my phone. Mandy, I need my phone. And then she finally like opens the door, throws me my phone, and slams it again. But she didn't give me my earbuds. Mandy, I need my earbuds.
Just go around the block, I'm too upset!
So I go around the block, and I'm like, why am I walking around the block so she can give me my earbuds? So finally, I just go back. Mandy, can I have my earbuds now? Mandy? Can I? And I leave, I get in a cab, and I realize she gave me the wrong earbuds. So I couldn't even listen to music on the way there, and I'm just upset. Oh, I forgot the whole important part, which is this. Before she throws me out, she grabs our guitar that I was just playing. I was playing Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And she smashes it on the ground over and over again, like Pete Townsend from The Who. And it's her guitar, but it's like a really nice guitar, and she loves this guitar, and she breaks it into like 1,000 pieces. And also the kids are sleeping, and it's making like the loudest sound imaginable. And she's screaming. And I'm like, Mandy, you'll wake the kids up. She's like,
I don't care! I don't care about anything anymore!
and then she's just screaming, not even screaming at me, just screaming like this. Ah! Ah! And it's like 11 at night, and the neighbors, I can hear them all opening their doors, and they're coming down the stairs, and what's going on, and it sounds like someone's being murdered. I'm like, Mandy, stop screaming. Someone's gonna call the police. She's like, I don't care! I don't care! Ah! Ah! So that's when she throws me out, and I leave. And I go to Ashley's, and I'm really shaken. And Ashley is drunk and stoned, and I don't like drunk people. Because I always find that they're a little unavailable emotionally when they're drunk. They're like remote, and I just need people to be present for my feelings. So I'm kind of a little alienated, and I'm trying to tell her what happened, and she's kind of like far away and out of it. And then she tells me,
Fuck this. This just isn't worth it.
what are you talking about?
It's just not worth it. It's too upsetting to Mandy. It's upsetting to Robert. Like, no, I think we should just stop seeing each other.
Seriously?
Yes, it's not good for me. It's not good for my skin.
So while Ashley was in Georgia, she got a really bad case of acne. And she felt really, really bad about how she looked. And, you know, I don't care. I'm just in love with her. I'm in love with her spirit, her soul, her mind. I don't care. But she cares.
I think it's because of the stress of the relationship and the show.
I don't know. I don't know why she has acne. Maybe it is because of the show.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm tired and I need to go to bed. I've got to get up early tomorrow.
What are you saying? You want me to leave?
Yes, I want you to leave.
Okay. I guess I'll leave. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, I thought this was gonna save me. It's clearly not. And I get a cab and I go home, and Mandy's unlocked the door so I can get in. And I go to bed. And the next morning I wake up, and Mandy says,
It's over, Caveh. It's time to move out. The marriage is over.
And I'm so mad. And there's my guitar sitting there that he's been playing, like he's like practicing songs to sing with Ashley. And I'm just like, you know what? Fuck you, guitar. And I took the guitar and I just fucking smashed it on the ground. I was like, phew, and it felt great. I was like, yeah. I hate that guitar. I've always hated that guitar. The frets were too big for my fingers. My parents got it for me in high school. And then he's using it to play his little love tunes for his new girlfriend. And I fucking hate you, guitar. And I just broke it to smithereens. And it felt right to do that for me. And I feel like I understood, like, I can't be pushed anymore on this. This is the end. Like, my insides are telling my outsides that this is the limit. I cannot do this anymore. This is too painful.